Hey, what's up, everybody? Whoa, wait a second. I got to move the camera to the other side, but you know, that's really what's going on with this here. How's everyone doing today? Swong in the house. We're going to be playing against Getsy, aka pgoetz. Just going to exchange some chats real fast here. Oops. Just need to change the speed up there. Oops. Okay. There we go. And we should be good to go in a few moments here. Yes, we're good to go with that. War match is good. Awesome. Here we go. pgoetz in the house. And we're going to rock and roll. Let's do this. Drop it on down. Going for that T. Don't mess it up. Drop it on down there. Sweet T drop. Oh, big combo from pgoetz. Don't mess it up. Place this over on that side. We can go like this, I guess. Create some garbage. Dropping on down. Ooh. Barrage of garbage there. So we drop this down. Place it on down. Ooh, there we go. Always the nerves there. pgoetz rocking the classic controller. I think it's the strat to do it. Okay, place this down over here. Drop it, drop it, drop it. I guess we can go with a... Oh, there goes that. Like this, I guess. The sweet cross. Sweet, sweet cross. Place down over here. Get a drop combo down. Place this down that side. It's gonna go like this here. Drop it down. Drop this down here. Drop it, drop it. That could work. Let's go like this here. Oh, that's a misflip. Drop it down here. You just go with an irregular play. Drop it down. We got a goalpost going on. That's tough to get out of. Yeah, that's a tough thing to maneuver. As soon as you can block off the columns with some trash, it's just really tough to get maneuverability. Really tough. Let's place it down here. Place it down. Oh, I almost screwed it up. Back cross. Over tap. Let's go with the T. Drop this down here. Woo! Already. This is down here. Place it down, drop. Yes, we can. There we go. It's down here. Place this on that side. Woo! Dimwit's pinging in the chat. Drop, drop, drop. Place this down like that, cross. Get some combos. Combos are ready. Can't do a sweet tea now, so we create the... Oh, that's not right. Okay. Here's that. Here's this. Let's go like that. Here. Drop. Don't mess it up. Let's go like that, actually. I think it's better. Place it down here. That'd be nice. Drop sweet down. Woof! I keep the aggression on. So we go like this, I think. This down here. Place it down, drop. Oh, okay, we go like that. Almost misdropped. Place it down. Woo, there we go. Song 3030. GG's. Can't clock all good on 13, 14 to cam ready. So we'll go with this here. I think we'll go online session. Very cool. Alright. Sure. Definitely will report. So he's going to be playing against Dimwit. Let's see if there's anybody else that will hop on in. Or do I start the homework? Not looking forward to it, but, you know. Gotta do some homework, I guess. See if there's anybody on. Let's see, notice all. I think Barrett and Noizzle are playing. I should be doing homework, but we'll see. Do some practice, I guess. I guess we could do some musing as far as move go. Actually, what I should do is I should go off so I can just talk into it. Talk into the abyss. But I think when it comes down to combos, especially for versus, we look at opportunities to clear. Trying to go for doubles. That's a double right there. That'll trade a combo. Drop, drop, drop. But you're kind of keeping it simple, I guess. So looking at top-down strategies, like I didn't clear that up. None of this because it won't create a combo. And this one, just place it down. Red yellows are a common thing. It's placed down like so. This, I guess, is fine. All I'm thinking about is combos. So that's an okay spot. You can go like this. There's another spot there. There's the blues and yellows, 3 and 3. I'm also thinking about how to create it where things are lined up and flat. Because if you drop it down, I'm going to demonstrate real quick with the drop. If I drop it down even from here, it takes about a second to drop everything down. That's a lot of time. So I think of that strategy. I think another thing to think about is thinking of the color pairings. So I'm asking myself, do I have yellows and blues, which I do? Do I have blues and reds, which I do? Do I have all the color pairs to make a combo a thing? That's really what I'm trying to aim for here. So there's 3 and 3. Easy combo to think about. I go like this. I'm also trying to prioritize shapes. That would not be that great of a combo over here. It is, but it's really high up, and I think against high-level play, it's a risky play to do that. So I wouldn't consider it. That's a combo, so I usually fire it off. That's an easy combo, so I'll fire that one off. That's an L, yeah, so I'll take that one. I'll go like this. There's a couple of reds and yellows, so that's okay. I'm actually going to place it like this, and the reason why is if I get the combo, I'm creating garbage to drop stuff on top to eventually create something a little more useful. There, I can go like this. Drop this guy down. Place this down. There's some combos, action. Uh-oh, that's not right. Let's try and move it over so I can place some stuff on top here. So that's okay. Place that down. You know, this ain't too bad. It's a horizontal and a drop combo, so it'll work. Place this guy down. This will clear some stuff down. There's a 2+2 or a 3 coming up, so I think that's a better play. Maintaining that flexibility, I will gladly take it. The tuck is risky because I have maneuverability, which takes some time to do that. So not really the best play, I don't think. That's very risky there because that's hard to make. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm just musing right now. Talking shop strategy. That's why it's on Team Off. I could have waited a bit. I think I could have waited because that would have easily have been a double drop. Here's a sweet tea here, if I look at the next bill. That's fine there. Place this guy down with a drop. Going like this. I'm going to drop this guy down because I'm always thinking about 2 steps behind to make the 1 step happen. Drop this guy down. A little tough to get in. I did that in case I get the L, yeah, or a fat log, so I fat log down. And now I have a couple outs. If I can't attack it from the top, I can create some horizontals and drop down. GG for that. So it might be the question of how effective is vertical play when it comes to versus mode. I don't know. Let's see. All vertical players. It's all vertical. I'm going to try and ignore any sort of horizontal action. And just go for the verticals. Ignore the horizontal. How quick is it? A little bit of a tough situation to get into. Combo break. I'm just thinking quick. That's all I'm trying to do right now at this point with the vertical play. Not that great, because the problem with all vertical play is garbage drops in a vertical fashion. So how do you clear stuff out that is inherently the direction of garbage? I think it's a little tricky to do, so I just placed it on top there. Because I think that I can probably clear stuff up. So reds and yellows, drop this down. Here's that. Hey, there we go, I got a vertical combo. Here's this. Here's another vertical combo. Here's the blue, so I can just drop it down, creating that garbage. Alright, let's drop it down. Just drop it down. +2, there's some 3 there. We can drop this down here. And here's a 3. Drop this down. Don't care about it. All verticals. We got this, I guess. All verticals. I was about to make a sweet tea. Habit. There's a drop. There you go, drop it down, drop it down. I think the problem with all verticals is that we have just a top-down endgame, which I guess could be okay. But the thing to think about now is I'm completely stifled at the bottom there. There's that yellow. Still matching colors. Drop it down. Look like this because I see the combo. Next pillbox. Now we're at endgame. Place it down. So you can play all vertical. It's a good practice here. So the question next is, of course, shapes. Why are shapes important? And I think shapes are important because it allows for that flexibility while still maintaining a quick set of plays. There you go. There's a 1, a 2, and a 3. We call that the Tootsie Pop strat. A 1, a 2, a 3. Lack of a better term. It's just a 3 combo. Just place it down. Like it's kind of a speed here. This is better on the left because I have a 3 on the right, and I don't think it's better because now we're thinking of space. Just drop it down, it's fine. So now we have the 2s here. I'd like to plug this up, that's what I'd like to do. Drop it down here. Probably clear this up for a drill. Still kind of vertical. Place this down here. We have this to fire off. Yes, we do. The placing it down is okay here, because I can now drop it down and stack on top. Try to look layers down, if possible, of course. Drop to create a horizontal. Not really a shape, but pretty good. The question is, do we combo it down or do we clear this up? I think we actually place this over on that side. There's not really a wrong way, though. It's a matter of what you feel comfortable with. Combo, combo. Probably not the best spot, actually. I think it's better if we place it down on the other side, because that gives us more opportunity. Place this down here. Then we'll combo down. Here's that shape I was thinking of. Not bad. Shape abandoned, though. Here's some reds and yellows drops. Going like this because I think it's better to try and aim for a horizontal drop. Now we don't even need that, because we have this. Place this on that side. Down. Looking one layer down. Combo, if it comes up, which it will now. Drop a. Abandon it here. And place it down. Okay. I think we do one more bit. Try and make the shape again. How effective are shapes? Very effective, I will say. Let's do it one more time. Next pill. So we go yellow and red like that. Okay. Okay. Combo that down. Drop it down. Combo. Let's quit combos. Two for two. Combo there. Risky plays is very high. Horizontal drop. Also very risky. At this point, if I get dropped there, it's not that great. So I would have tried to clear it up as quick as I could. Because again, high risk, high reward. Too risky. There's a yellow there. There's a yellow there. Place this guy down. Oh, the sweet tea. The coveted sweet tea. Nice. Here's that blue and red. Drop this down to create a little bit of extra maneuverability. There's the yellow and drop. Okay, well. Question is how do we fix these up to make it a little bit better for the diversity? That's okay there. So we drop this down there. Drop a. Looking at the next pill. Could be good. It's fine there. Drop it down. We'll have the blues and reds. Artificially creating the garbage for next pill. Place this down here. Abandoning the ship. We'll gladly place this here because that's easier to clear. Let's go like this, I guess. There's the combo. Couple of things here. This is a tough situation to be in because there's not a lot of breaks from that. Drop it down, and now we're at endgame. How can we make the shapes, though? Let's do one more time of shapes. Oh, I should talk umbrella strats. That's what I should do, in case people are wondering on umbrellas. But umbrella strat is an endgame strat. Sometimes it happens in the early portion of the game. There's not really a whole lot you can do about it. And it gets tough because with the umbrella, what it tends to happen is that it's really difficult to maneuver things around. Now in endgame, that's okay. That's not really that big of a deal because you're only aiming for the last portion of the puzzle. So the question now comes down to, how do we clear up with endgame? We drop this down here. I'm going to try and create an intentional umbrella, which Influx was the first to employ during a live tournament. So that was really cool to see him do that. Well, I didn't see him do that. I saw it through the recap of the Versus World Championship. So you will eventually get to the part where it is imperative to add the umbrella. So the umbrella, as you're seeing, the board is slanting and sloping to the... Well, creating is kind of a cavern. Everything that falls down, thunk, 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 thunk. It's going to take 4 seconds to drop it down. Not that great. Here's a shape that we're looking for. I like shapes because it gives you strategic garbage to work with, usually. And it makes it easier to, not necessarily diversify, but it makes it easier for you to place things down when needed. So, something along the lines of this could work. But the umbrella, I'm going to try and get an umbrella happening here. I guess I started a little too high. I guess it'll look something like this. So here's the umbrella. There you go. Oh, no. Here's our umbrella. Look. Alright, there's our umbrella. So how do we work with that garbage that would have taken place in a game? And to work with that, I think the thing to think about is we got to tackle it from the side and from underneath. So this blue can be cleared with blue-yellow. I would not place that there. Okay, so then this is decently protected. I can drop this guy down. I'm placing this red on that side. And the reason why is that I would like for... There you go, so that's the umbrella strat. Now garbage can't fall. So all I have to do now is tuck and maneuver things around. Of course, I have to worry about the drop time. Though we're still trying to make combos with half the board. I think a similar strategy for those that play Tetris is the 4-column, I believe. I think they call it that. I think they call it like a 6 and 4 column, or it's basically you're creating so you can continually chain things down. There's a better term for it. I can't think what it's called though. Oh no. Still making combos. So there you go. So now the umbrella is that I can't get over there. Just be worried that you don't over tuck to the left and top out in case it falls down like that. Let's do one more though if we can. Not that great of a setup here. That was a very interesting setup. Not a usual play that I would do. Uh-oh. So then how do we fix these mistakes? Like this, like that. Drop this guy down. Create some awareness. What I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to create some... Uh-oh. Oh, this happens. Where you get a very suboptimal step. Okay. Any sort of red will fire off, but I like this a little bit better because I have a lot of things to clear up. And we have a lot of garbage to work with, so I feel like this is the way. This is the way. There's some of that. Look at that sweet tea. There's that shape. Sweet tea. Now we're cooking. Drill it down here. Place this guy down. Going like this for the drop. I saw the next pill. So we go like this, drop it down. That's a 2 combo. I think we can fire it. That's a safe play. Place it over on this side, the 2 combo. There's a shape down over here, which is fine. Less drop time on that side. We plugged the hole. There's a lot less drop. Great, the sweet tea drop. Place this guy down. Now we got some options. That's fine. Drop it down. Oh, what? I swear I moved it to the right. That was really weird. I'm sure I must have tapped the wrong thing. Huh. Place this guy down here. That's fine there. Place this guy down. Try and look layers down. Yeah. Okay. Place it down. Just place it down like that. Drop a, drop a, drop a. Like this. We place this guy down and drop. Here's the 2 combo. If we really wanted to, we can go like this for the reds and yellows if it comes up, which it might. It did. Slanted bolt, little side bolt, and then blues. Okay, I think that's it. I think everybody else is duking each other out here. I think I'm gonna resume some homework, so that'll be it. Let's continue on with a possible raid. Maybe? We'll see.